cv2.VideoWriter will not write file using fourcc.h.264, with Logitech c920, Python 2.7, Windows 8. I am new to Python 2.7, and opencv 3.0, and video streaming/writing in general, so forgive this. I am using the Logitech c920 as my webcam and it can stream video compressed in h.264 format, so I am trying to write a simple app that sets 4 properties of the videocapture instance: fork to h.264, width to 1920, height to 1080, and FPS to 30, and then records a video to the directory 1 level up named test.mp4 and shows the recording on my screen. Here is code. cv.m show window, frame, works just fine, and the properties are all set. However, vid.isopin return false, so clearly I have done something wrong in the above. If I pass -1 for the fork, I am allowed to pick from a list of codecs, and i420 is available and says, for Logitech cameras, and vid.isopin returns true if I change the file extension from mp4 to AVI. I guess that means i420 cannot be stored as AVI. However, test.avi is always huge and seemingly raw, 100 MB for a few second test video, and will not open. Any help with this would be great, thanks a lot.
Keep in mind that opencv automatically decompresses the incoming h.264 stream from the webcam. You cannot pass on the compressed stream. You must recompress, since the codec ID of -1 displays a prompt asking you for choosing a codec. I assume you are on Windows. On Windows, opencv uses fmpeg or video for Windows backends. Unfortunately, it seems you cannot tell when opencv uses which backend. The dialog asking to select an encoder looks like the VFW dialog. There are no sane h.264 VFW encoders. You probably did not install a hackish one like x264 VFW, so you cannot choose h.264 here. The AVI container does not support bframes. h.264 uses bframes by default. You cannot change these encoder settings from within opencv. As a result, you should not choose AVI for h.264 encoded video. In order to save to another container, fmpeg should be used. I can only guess opencv chooses backends wisely and based on container. You should be able to encode h.264 into mkv or mp4. Bear in mind that there is some kind of fork to fmpeg encoder ID translation takes place.
So the workaround I found so far is not that efficient, but it works for me on Ubuntu 16.04. After writing the video regularly, I convert it again using h.264 coder, and the final video size is much smaller than the one I got from opencv alone. Here is the workaround.
If you installed this package via pip install opencv Python, then there's no encoding support for x264 because it's under GPL license. Upgrading fmpeg won't help because opencv Python ships with its own fmpeg. You'll have to compile opencv manually to get support for h.264 encoding. Related issue on GitHub, this URL.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.